All right, welcome back to the Slice and to the morning coffee recap here in North America for the fans that are just waking up, just about to get your day going. We had 4 great matches yesterday at the Australian Open on day 10 that we're going to break down right now. Uh, the high level, Sabalenka wins over Jovic, very easy. Zverev beats Tien in a very interesting 4-set match, 3 hours, 10 minutes. Coco Gauff gets easily beaten by Svitolina, playing one of the worst matches she's probably ever played, smashing her racket in where she thought no one was looking at. We'll talk about that. And then Carlos Alcaraz comes out and puts it on an absolute performance versus De Minaur, playing shockingly good tennis. So that's what happened yesterday. We're going to look deeper into the stats of these matches, break them down, and then we're going to look into day 11, the second set of quarterfinals that will be going tonight in about 10 hours' time. So let's dive into it. On the screen now shows those scores. Sabalenka Jovic 6-3, 6-0. Sabalenka just so strong. Jovic so impressive. But as you can see, the win predictor kind of always was in Sabalenka's favor. Fair enough. 7 aces for Sabalenka, 64% first serve and 83% win rate on those. Jovic only 55% win on her first serve. That's really hard to get it done. 31 winners for Sabalenka to 17 unforced errors. Those are the numbers that you want. Thanks for being here, people. If you're just streaming in, let me know your thoughts on the matches yesterday. Let me know your thoughts on Coco Gauff, Carlos Alcaraz, anyone else that you think of, Leonard Tien, and I'll answer them live if they come up. But yeah, Sabalenka eases through Jovic to the semifinals, where she will play Svitolina because she beat Coco Gauff in 59 minutes in dominant fashion. And Svitolina looked like she played a solid match, but Coco's stats were pretty shocking. 0 aces, 5 double faults, 74% rolling her first serve in, but only winning 41% of her first serve points and only 18% of her second serve points. That is not good. Very interesting. And go to winners to unforced errors. 3 winners for Coco, only 26 unforced errors. Just an insane ratio. So yeah, what happened? I have no clue. Ghost of Gerolitis is saying that once again, Coco's serve is a huge liability. Sounds like it was, and she couldn't get it done from the baseline either. Just so many unforced errors, so few winners. You don't need winners to win a match, but you can't. 26 points that's a lot of. That's like I think that's an entire set of tennis, given to the other player with unforced errors. So that's crazy. The controversy is that it's not a controversy. I personally love it. She goes in after the match. Coco walks towards the locker room, and I think she thinks she's out of camera, although why would you think that? There's cameras everywhere. She smashes her racket pretty hard, pretty good in this like wheelchair ramp area. And yeah, I kind of like seeing that, because if she didn't care that she played that bad and she literally just laid an egg, it would be disheartening. But you can tell that she cares. You can tell that she wants to be better. And I have zero problem with her smashing a racket like that. Nobody's close by. Nobody's in danger. So she was upset, or posted about, or I think in her media after talked about, she wasn't, she was disappointed that the cameras were there, etc. Sorry, you're in an entertainment business. This is what people want to see. People saw it. And again, I don't think it's a big deal at all. Ghost of Gerolitis agrees. He says, I like seeing passion from players. Let's go. Okay, let's go now to the men's side of things, where Leonard Tien took out Medvedev in absolutely amazing fashion, and he came up against Sasha Zverev, who was able to win. Zverev takes the first set 6-3, then drops the second one in a tiebreaker, then comes back and wins 6-1, and then wins in another tiebreaker. So that's a tight match. It was always kind of on Zverev's racket, but Tian played well, and Zverev had to hit 24 aces for it to be like that. 72% first serve in, 24 aces, 76% win on first, 65% on second. That's really good serving from Zverev. That's really good serving from Zverev. 56 winners for Zverev to 22 unforced errors. Again, incredible tennis from Zverev. He's playing well. 53 winners, 42 unforced errors for Tian. 9 double faults from Tian. That's a lot. 174% on his first serve. Was able to play well there, but only 44% on his second serve. So it's feeling the pressure there. So, not bad from Tian, but very good looking stats from Zverev. I saw the last set of their match, and yeah, Zverev was solid. So who knows? I was thinking during that match, I said to myself, whenever Zverev does break through and finally wins a major, it's going to be incredibly epic. Like, you can hate the guy as much as you want. It's going to be an insane moment, I think, when he does win a major, and I do think he will. I think he's too good. I think he's been too good for too long, even though he's played in like shockingly sad ways sometimes and hasn't been aggressive enough, which he says he hears all the time and he knows. Yeah, it's going to be epic. So, last match of the night, Alcaraz versus the Demon. And yeah, we got to talk about the level that Alcaraz played at. Like, the first set, Alcaraz Demon Hour. I think if you remove if you remove Alcaraz from the situation, Demon Hour is playing just unbelievable tennis. The speed at which the ball and the players are moving around the court it seems, to me, I'm getting used to it, but it is just like video game tennis, especially with Alcaraz, because he's so strong, so fast. He's able to be on balance everywhere in the court and hit the shots that he's hitting on the run, no matter where. And it's truly crazy. And the level that Demon Hour had to play at to be close in that first set was amazing. So he played very well. And the second set was actually closer than the score showed. But again, it never felt like Alcaraz was able or anywhere close to, being bothered or not winning that match. So just scary level from Alcaraz. It's getting better and better. And yeah, without no Juan Carlos Ferrero, no problem so far. Only got 58% of his first serve in, but won 77% of those, 54% of his second serves. Interesting. They both had more unforced errors than winners. That's interesting. The highlights that I watched showed a ton of incredible rallies, but obviously there's a lot of play in between that. But the level that those rallies are played at that take a toll on the person losing it, I think is legit for sure. And Alcaraz is trotting, and I still wouldn't think that he's in top gear. So Alcaraz will go now to play Zverev in the semifinals, which is going to be a great match. Ghost of Gerolita says straight sets against Tommy Paul, then straight sets against Demon. Hella impressive, but are you surprised? That's my question. Are you surprised? I'm not. And that's scary because those Tommy Paul and Alex Demon are top guys. And there is just a gap between Alcaraz and Sinner and the rest for most of the time. But here we go. Here's the semifinals. Look for the men. Alcaraz versus Zverev. That's going to be a battle. We'll see. We'll see how well Zverev can serve. We'll see how mentally strong he can be, how aggressive he can stay in sets, and how, if he's squandering sets because of a bad game near the end, it's going to be tough. But that's a great match. Alcaraz versus Zverev. That's as good as that semifinal could have gotten, I think. And now the question today is, can Musetti beat Djokovic? We talked about this. We gave the best bet of the day by Sports Interaction. They've got, for the odds, they've given Lorenzo Musetti at plus 210 a higher chance to beat Djokovic than they've given Zverev to beat Alcaraz. What do you think about that? I agree, Geralitis. The Musetti Djokovic match could be a banger. Their Athens final last year was excellent. I hope Musetti can perform, because sometimes at these Grand Slam stages, the guy who's kind of seemingly there with his level in general and seemingly ready to take that next step just doesn't against Djokovic, because Djokovic has been here a million times, 5 sets. The experience matters. But I do think Musetti could do this, and I'm just hoping for a great match. That would be great. Let's look at and then the women's side of things. Top semifinal is Sabalenka, Svitolina. Today we've got Pegula Anisimova, amazing, and Rybakina Swiatek, also amazing. So great matches today, both sides. Let's look at the schedule. I just want to see who's playing when. Day 11, we've got Rybakina Swiatek up first, and then, look at that, Pegula Anisimova, 2-day session women's matches, and then Musetti Djokovic, and then Shelton Sinner. So that's interesting. Day session. So I'll be able to watch a bunch of Musetti Djokovic, which is great. And I wonder if anyone in the Twitter sphere will be complaining that 2 of the day matches are women's and 2 of the night matches are men's. We will see. But anyways, we love to have a little drama at the Australian Open, don't we? So that's what happened. Coco Gauff lost, played one of her worst matches ever, smashed a racket. I loved it. And that showed that she cares. She needs to be better. Svitolina threw crazy mom power. And Zverev Alcaraz semifinal is set and amazing. So that's all I've got here for the morning coffee hour at the Slice headquarters. Take care today. Have a good day at work. Get ready. Maybe have a nap. Get ready for tonight to watch tennis. We're going to do it. It's going to be great. And we'll be here to recap it tomorrow when it's all done. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time on The Slice.